Prince Naseem, you have brought something back into boxing, which we missed before. Certain morons coming into the country this week. Whether or not we should be allowing them into the country is another issue. I don't know whether you have an opinion on that. I'm sure he's good at what he does, but you've shown a friendlier side to boxing, haven't you? Yet you're still boxing, knocking people's lights out.
Yeah, I mean, the friendly side that you're actually talking at me, I've had that from day one. It's just that people don't seem to want to pick that up from day one. And what people see from day one is a guy that's very, very confident and just wants to show his ability and speaks his mind. Sometimes while he's in the ring, but most of the time while he's out the ring. And people have got to realise when I'm actually in the ring, I'm not like that outside the ring, because I'm just doing my job in the ring. Do you know what I mean? You've
kind of become an icon to many people for the right reasons. You're a family man. Today, it's very humbling to see a celebrity of your calibre coming here to the Kingsmill Centre, and I'm sure the management would totally agree, to come and see a kid who's clearly quite ill with leukemia and to send him to America. Do you feel you need to do that? Because of the boxing? I mean, it's very hard, isn't it? It's not very warm. It doesn't endear you to people.
Well, being honest, it's just that I met Buster and we basically really, really like the kid. He's a really nice guy and he's got a great family behind him, giving him all the support and encouragement that he needs. And that's important to have a family like that. And we just got on from the minute we met him, so we wanted to keep in touch. And the whole family and the whole office and everybody that's with us now have got a bit of love for the kid. We've got a lot of love for him, actually. So we just wanted to keep in check and keep in touch and make sure that we can be putting our time out when we need to, when we can. So when I'm not busy, I like to come to see him play pool. I come up here, play pool with him and bowls, and I can remember him beating me at bowling and a bowling alley, so I'm out to get my revenge one day soon.
You have a lot of passion for this area, don't you? You started off here. You in fact did your first fight here, is that right?
Yeah, Mansfield, it means a lot to me. I mean, I had to have my first professional fight at 18, and this is where I started out, so it's great to come back now and again, and it's great to come to Kingsmill knowing that my baby was born here, Sammy, in the bestest of way, and we got great service, so it's great to come back here. And as you know, or don't you know, that I'm having my wife's having a new beautiful baby soon. Comes I don't really want to give the month because it might be packed when I get here, so but we're going to have it again in Kingsmill. That's the main thing to tell you.
Do you find that when you're walking through corridors, having people haranguing you for your autograph and shaking hands, does it get a bit much?
As I said before, I mean, when the people want the autograph and come over, and there's only one thing in my mind, and that's that they support me and they wish the best for me. And if they didn't, they wouldn't be there. But the way you say it, that such a star and a celebrity and all of this, that doesn't really come into my head, because I don't see myself as that. I see myself as a young kid from Sheffield, from a place called Winkerbank, and I may be in the public eye and I may have done what I've done and achieved what I've achieved in my life, but I still see myself as very, very level-headed and very down-to-earth and being brought up by the best parents. So I don't see myself as this big star that a lot of people that say and the way you say it. So
I think I'm going to cry in a minute.
As long as you know that my feet are firmly on this ground.
I thought you were going to end up beating me up. I'm going to cry. You're filling me full of awe. This is wonderful to see. I mean, I know a lot of celebrities, and they're not as level-headed as you, and you're a bigger star. I mean, you are a huge star. What age did you realise that? Or what point in your career?
Do you mean a monster in the ring or a star?
Yes, I mean, you're an icon, I'm a moron. I mean, we know this. You don't need to point it out.
I never said you was a moron. Do you know what I mean? I mean, if you want to call yourself a moron.
Many people have.
Is it Alex?
It is indeed.
All right.
I think it's past you.
If you want to call yourself a moron, Al.
Yeah.
You call yourself a moron.
Big up yourself, Prince.
Big it up.
Big up yourself. I love it. Do you watch Ali G?
Ali G, you know what? I was asked a question. I was in Oxford University.
What were you doing there?
Doing a bit of a talk there, like some
this
kind
says
of
a lot about our youth of today, doesn't it? When boxers have to go into universities.
Exactly, and just give them the talk. And they asked me that question: do I like Ali G and what do I think of him and this and this and that? And for me, Ali G is basically earning a living and he's doing what he's doing. He's bought a video out and he's doing quite well, and he's quite funny. Yeah, he's all right.
Makes me laugh. Has he asked? Have you been asked to do an interview with him yet?
Yeah, I've been asked to do an interview, and a lot of people think that I'll stand my ground and rip him to bits. But saying that, saying that, I don't even want to challenge. I don't even want to challenge, because that's what them people do for a living. They're out there to take the absolute Michael. So
have you listened to my phone in on a Saturday afternoon? That's all I do.
Well, as long as you're good at what you're good at what you're doing. Yeah, I can't see that happening my way. And as you know, I'm saving me fist for March the 11th in London, Olympia against Junior Jones. So you won't be giving me no temptation with my fist. Don't relax.
Tell me about Junior Jones and this fight. Are you looking forward to it?
I'm definitely looking forward to it. I have to impress. Some of my latest fights have not been that impressive because of certain stuff what I don't want to get into, because I believe whatever is written for a man is written. But I'm out to impress, and I'm about to take him out in style, probably early, I think. But he's a really good fighter, and I can't take much from him. He's done very, very well in his career, and he's beat some good Mexicans and some good names. But I'm very confident, you know me.
The women love you. You don't do anything for me, I got to tell you. But anyway, the women love you. You're a fit guy. How much training would I have to do to get rid of these 27 stones and look like you?
You don't look 27 stone to me, because if you look 27, you'll be bigger than that. But I reckon you should get on some kind of running schedule.
Will you be my trainer? This is what I'm asking you, Prince.
Well, believe it or not, right, as you know, I'm a very busy man, so I don't think I'll find time to train you. Saying that, as I say, you do quite well at what you're doing.
Are you saying I'm a fatty? Is this
I'm
what
not
you're
saying it'll take ages to get that off, but I'm saying you're good at what you're doing. Leave yourself slumped in that chair and do what you're doing.
I'm sat here looking as if I'm modelling for scatter cushions, don't I? Fantastic talking to you today. Do you think boxing is going to grow and be more popular despite the moron who arrived in our country on Sunday?
Well, if I stay in the game, which I will, then hopefully it's going to get bigger and bigger and brighter and brighter. And you know that I brought some kind of nice sparkle into boxing these last few years that actually needed sparkle putting into it. But I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet too much, because I think I do deserve that respect of putting that sparkle into boxing. But I'm happy to do it, and hopefully, it's going to be, boxing's going to be at the top of the list for sports that what people want to watch one day. You never know. I know in Britain they love their football, and I know it's going to be very, very hard for boxing to take over. Not that I really even want it too much, because I know they love the football that much. But since I'm talking about football, I might as well mention Sheffield United and Sheffield Wednesday, that hopefully is best to look for them.
Oh my God, I have enough to do
and
with
Mansfield,
football.
I won't forget Mansfield.
I tell you what, it's very funny, because I was
Mansfield Town.
I was sat here thinking to myself, you've done for boxing what I've done for Mansfield Town. It's very true, this you won't know, but I'm the new big star of Mansfield Town. I've raised their profile, and that is a talent. What you've done, you brought it into people's homes. Your personality. I see you all over the place on all kinds of TV shows. You're on, I think, Zoe Ball's TV show with Jamie Thigpen, weren't you? Yeah. Did you speak slowly for them? You didn't confuse their little brains,
did you? Obviously, them Londoners. I got a problem with Londoners, but they understood me. They know where I was coming from. I mean, end of the day, I can go anywhere in the world and speak my Sheffield Yorkshire accent, and I'm going to be understood.
To say you've come from Sheffield, you've done so much. I mean, even if you hadn't got this far, you'd still be a star. You're a great man. Thank you for talking to us today.
You're more than welcome.
What's next? Very finally, what can you do now? Because, I mean, you're a star, you're a top boxer, you're happy in your family life, you're a top man, you come and see kids in hospitals. What can you possibly do next to surpass what you've done so far?
Well, for me, there's one big goal out there, and that is to become a legend and to be remembered in boxing, because I do not consider myself a legend yet, and nowhere near, until I deserve the recognition to be a legend, and that is to beat numerous great world champions, basically, at different weights, and prove myself. But saying that, and just to become a bit of a role model at the right time for the kids, to lead them in a good way, and get them off the street, and basically put their energies into, and then to be disciplined and put their energies into some good stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Do you ever sit there on feeling at a loose end on a Friday evening and think one day you might look like me, a big fatty? Do you ever worry about that?
Being honest with you, no. I don't really.
There's one very final thing I'd love you to do for me, Prince Naseem, and it's the first Prince I've ever interviewed. I'm sure it'll be the last. I hope to speak to you again. But could you say, I'm Prince Naseem, listening to Alex Belfield, and big up yourself? Could you do that for me?
Yeah, I'm the Prince, Alex Belfield, and big up yourself.